If you clicked on this video, you know you're about to learn about George Washington's farewell address. And the wild thing about this thing is he never actually gave this speech. It was published in newspapers in late 1796. So let's say farewell to our first president.
So long, farewell, oh, be the same.
Now, basically in it, there's kind of three key points that he really touches on. One, stay the heck out of European affairs. Two, and those are his words right there, steer clear of permanent alliances with any portion of the foreign world. And three, political parties suck and are bad and we should kind of avoid them. So let me break this down for you. Important point number one, Washington's warning against permanent alliances. And this is going to become a principle of U.S. foreign policy. In fact, some people argue that we're going to pursue a policy of isolationism all the way until the end of World War II. Now, forget that for a second. Washington's speaking about permanent alliances. It's okay to hook up with people if it's within your self-interest, but this permanent stuff causes all sorts of problems. In fact, remember Washington was facing a lot of danger. During his 2 terms in office, and especially with the French Revolution, which we have a video for, check it out, and with England, we have a video on that one, and Spain, we have a video, and the Native American issue. So Washington's saying, just stop, don't do permanent alliances, temporary ones are okay, and it will become a huge cornerstone of U.S. foreign policy. So that's important point number one from Washington's farewell address. The other piece, number two, is he's basically saying political parties are bad and we should not have them and avoid them. But he's late on this advice. By the time he's leaving office, political parties are a part of American life. They're forming, they're running for Congress. You have the Federalists and the Democratic Republicans. The parties already started, Washington.
It's time to get the party started.
And it's been started.
It's time to get the party started.
Yeah. There's what they believed in. In fact, the political parties had formed, and you know, if you're in an APUSH class or just really interested in this stuff, hit pause and break that stuff down. We covered that in other lectures, but basically you already had 2 political parties that had very different visions for the country. And Washington's warning about this, but it was within his administration, his cabinet, Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton, that these parties are developing. Third point, and this one's important, is George Washington sets the precedent of a 2-term presidency. When he leaves office, there was nothing that said he can only serve 2 terms. But he does so, and other presidents following him all the way up until Franklin Roosevelt in 1940 runs for a 3rd term and wins, will be the tradition rather than the rule. And Washington's kind of precedent of walking away after 2 terms was followed by many leaders. After FDR during World War II serves 4 terms, well, he dies in his 4th, they ratify the 22nd Amendment to the Constitution that says you can only serve 2 terms. And I know you're really sad, only 2 terms of George Bush and 2 terms of Obama. We can't have more, we want more. That closes us out. Those are the basics of George Washington's farewell address. Subscribe if you haven't. Click like if you haven't. Tell a friend if you haven't. And when you register to vote, when you're 18, and vote, let's get some good people in there. Peace.